Good evening. Welcome back to Football Heritage TV. How are we all doing? Acca Watch live scores. Chelsea are losing away at Aston Villa. My Acca is nice at the moment. My Acca, for anyone that cares, is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. By the way, Rayo Vallecano are 3-0 up, so that one is in. That one is in. But Rayo Vallecano have won. I've also got Man City, AZ Alkmaar, Celtic, Luton Town, and Marseille. So, guys, it's another interesting night of football in which we are all of a sudden going to turn. Oh, Arsenal have just taken the lead at Brighton. Arsenal have taken the lead at Brighton. I hate to tell you, it's just flashed up on the vidi printer. It should be coming on this one very shortly. I don't know who scored the goal. We're going to find out really soon. But a night of Premier League football. There's games across Europe. Bukayo Saka with the goal. So there you go. Brighton 0, Arsenal 1. Can anyone stop Arsenal? Someone, please. All we need, Brighton, grab a draw against them or something. And then we're going to have Man City. We need them to win tonight, not for that for that reason, but also to stop Nottingham Forest picking up points. And then Fulham versus West Ham. Big game. I can't believe if someone had said to me at the beginning of the season, right, on the 4th of March, you're going to be watching Fulham and West Ham and praying for a Fulham win. I just wouldn't have believed you. I just wouldn't have believed you. But as I said, Aston Villa 1, Chelsea 0, Brighton 0, Arsenal 1, 2 very early goals in the Premier League. We'll keep you up to date with all the games. Luton are playing Northampton Town in the EFL Trophy semi-final. Jack Wilshere's Luton. I kind of need them to win tonight because they're in my Acca. And last night's Acca just wasn't very good at all. Welcome to all of you. I hope you're well. Do you know what? I really fancy nuggets. So at some point tonight, I might order myself some nuggets from McDonald's. I would apologize and say, forgive me, but I don't really care. If I have to eat nuggets, you lot have to deal with it. All right. That's just the way it is. And on my phone at the moment, I have got the AZ Alkmaar game on Bet365 because I need AZ Alkmaar to beat. They're playing Telstar. For anyone that cares, AZ Alkmaar are playing Telstar in the Netherlands. Tommy K's ordered a curry. Let us know what you've ordered. Guys, as the goals go in, I'll let you know all of them. It does feel like Sky Sports, doesn't it? It does feel like Sky Sports. I reckon I'd be great on Sky Sports. Just add a little injection of pace to it. But it's also nice when Spurs aren't playing, the pressure is off. But 2 games that do affect us tonight. So the sooner Man City score and the sooner Fulham score, we will be happier bunnies. But so far, 2 for 2 for Igor Tudor. Anyone but Frank. Can he get a win in his 3rd game tomorrow? At some point, he's going to have to win a game. Tonight I have got, that's last night's minstrels packet. So all I've got so far tonight is this. Put way too much cordial in there. So, yeah, not good. But it is what it is, people. It is what it is. We won't talk about Spurs too much. It hurts my head talking about Spurs. The more I watch Spurs, the more I feel vindicated at how crap the players are. But, hey, that's just me. That's just me. So I suppose we're all hoping that Brighton can come back and find a goal very, very soon. Don't know if anyone cares about the Villa and Chelsea game. I mean, it doesn't affect us, that game, in any way, shape or form. You lot, all I'll ask, please smash that like button. We got really bad at that on this channel. We've got 32 likes. There's 140 of you and growing. Yeah, so please do smash that like button. That would be really appreciated if you all did. We've got Stanley and Stewie below me tonight. You can tell they're with me, which means the wife is out. The wife's out for dinner. We're watching football. Not sure which one I'd rather be doing. Oh, okay. So, yeah, by the way, I'm being told that I might be able to give away a free ticket to tomorrow night for Spurs Palace. Might be able to give away a free ticket. But you would need to be able to go to the game, by the way, and you would need to be able to get in contact with me. So if people are interested, just let me know in the chat. And we can take that from there. We can move that forward a little bit later on in the show. Yeah, listen, I love being on the show. It just feels like you start a sentence and you're cut off within 5 seconds. It's like, yeah, so what I do, yeah, but what, it's like, oh my gosh. We're waiting for the next goal to go in. So at the moment, you can see there, Rayo Vallecano 3-0 up against Oviedo in La Liga. You've got Aston Villa 1, Chelsea 0 in the Premier League, and Brighton 0, Arsenal 1. Bukayo Saka with an early goal, unfortunately, for them lot down the road. So just hoping, which I don't even know which channel the game's on tonight. You've got Newcastle, Man United is on TNT Sports 1. TNT Sports 2 is Brighton, Arsenal. Villa, Chelsea is there. And Man City, Forest, are they? I'm going to put the Man City Forest game on for a little bit. I'll put that on and we can flick around between the different games. So I've got the Man City Forest game on. Look, surely Man City are gonna win that, aren't they? Man City gonna beat Nottingham Forest. You'd like to think so, right? You'd like to think so. Erling Haaland back for Manchester City tonight. You know, they won the other night without him, but he does just add that bit of je ne sais quoi, doesn't he? Adds a bit of je ne sais quoi. He adds a lot of je ne sais quoi. Yeah, I think it would be hilarious if Forest go down as well, just for Wolfie. But at the moment, I can't see how West Ham survive. That's the one. I just can't see how West Ham survive. I'm being told there might be a handball in that game, so I'm going to be floating around all the games. Oh, they're not on TV, are they? I don't think they're on TV. Is that the one game not on? Is that game on? Is it on Sky Sports? No. So that game's not on. So let's go to Newcastle Man U. What time's that kick off? Okay, that kicks off at 8. Brighton's on that channel. Villa and Chelsea is that channel. Man City Forest. I can't see the Fulham game. Yeah, but which TNT what? They're not on TNT 1, 2, 3, or 4. So which one are they on? Which one are they on? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I've got the Forest go. TNT Sport 8. My TV, my Sky package goes up to TNT 4, I think. Not doing all that online stuff. Not tonight. Man United's 8:15. Yeah, Fulham on TNT 5. Yeah, they don't have that on the Sky packages. You have to go online for that. So I've not got that. TNT box office. No, they don't do that. No, never mind. I was only going to flick over there. By the way, Luton Town trying to ruin my Acca early doors. Luton Town trying to ruin my Acca early doors. You'll see the score come up in a minute. I think it's Luton 0, Northampton Town 1. Luton 0, Northampton Town 1. You can't write it, can you? Luton are the overwhelming favourites for that. Yeah, guys, I know where the game is. I'm just saying it's not on the TV. On the TV, you can't get it on the Sky package. You have to go into the internet to watch it, and I'm not changing that when the other 4 games are all on the TV. I know where it is. I know. There you go. Luton 0, Northampton 1. McAdam with a goal. Thank you, Jack Wilshere and Luton, for trying to ruin my Acca early doors. Guys, stop. Mark, I get it. I'm saying I can't. Let me put this in layman's terms. I'm watching all the other games are on the Sky package. For me to get TNT5 means I need to go into the Discovery app to watch that game, when on this channel I can just flick between the 4 games. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, everybody. Hang on. Is there a penalty in this game? Nope, there is not. I need Troy Parrott to score a goal in this Outmar game. Oh, my God. If one more person says TNT5, I get it. 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 Oh, my God. I get it. Stop. Stop, guys. I get it. I get it. I get it. You're not listening to what I'm saying. On my Sky package, I can't. I'm not that bothered. I was only going to flick over to see if it was a handball. I don't want to watch the game. Anyway, Luton 0, Northampton 1. So the only goals in the Premier League so far are Aston Villa 1, Chelsea 0, Brighton 0, Arsenal 1 at the moment, Man City 0, Nottingham Forest 0, Newcastle Man United to kick off at 8:15. So when these games get to half time, sod off, you lot in the chat. TNT5. What channel is it? TNT5. Yeah, I thought so. So it's half time in my game in AZ. For anyone who cares about Acca Watch, it's half time there. Let's have a look. In play. Here we go. There's my bets. No. There's my bet. In play. No. 1 second. Let's see. There we go. Can I get 5 on the screen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I can. No, let's change that. 1 second. Bear with me, people. Bear with me, people. Let me get my bets up on my app. There we go. On my app. On Bet365. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, God, I wish they'd remove that one. Never mind. Okay, let's put those 3 on. Okay. There we go. So, guys, anyone going to be really worried if West Ham somehow find a win tonight? Anyone going to be really worried if West Ham somehow find a win? Can they go to Fulham and do what we didn't? I actually think West Ham have got a better team than us at the moment, which is truly worrying. But Wilson, is injured for Fulham, so we know he's not playing today. But I don't know, guys. I don't know. By the way, Nottingham Forest, since I've been watching this, have not touched the football. Phil Foden shoots wide. Yeah, Nottingham Forest, I don't think have touched the football in all the time I've had this game on. But, hey, not many goals going in tonight so far. Aberdeen and Celtic, by the way, is going to kick off at 8 p.m. I've also got Marseille v Toulouse, which doesn't really mean anything unless Luton somehow find a way back into the game against Northampton. But we got Marseille to beat Toulouse in that game as well. It is all Man City, as you can imagine. Pete, big up to you, my man. This is France. This is the France World Cup shirt. This is France. Got all the shirts. This is France. Is Man City. Nunez into the bodies. Oh, my God. Honestly, if this was a boxing match, it would be stopped. They're just moving that ball from left to right, right to left. They can't get the ball off them, Forest. They're literally all 10 men behind the ball. Airborne Moth has said the Luton downfall is glorious. Why don't you like Luton? What did they do to you? Do you know how far behind, right? This is mad. On my TV, right? Listen to this. On my TV, the Man City Forest game is exactly 22 minutes and 30 seconds. On the Bet365 app, it's at 22:50. It's 20 seconds behind. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. So from my app, I will know if there's a goal before actually watching the game. Crazy. Right. Give me your predictions for tonight's game, guys. Whichever games you want to put on. Let me know the predictions for tonight. What's happening with Forest here at Man City? What's happening with West Ham away at Fulham? What's happening in the Villa-Chelsea game or the Newcastle and the Newcastle Man United games. Yes, yeah, I know. I just didn't know it was going to be 20. I'm literally 20 seconds behind the Bet365 app, which is fine. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. City 3-0. City 3-0. Yeah, TNT 5 gate. Yeah, TNT 5 for anyone that wants to watch Fulham. Good evening, Kate. It's got to be Kate. I know Jimbo sometimes sends me kisses, but good evening, Kate. How you doing? Mate, I don't know. At the moment, it's up in the air. Just don't worry. We'll just go with the flow and see what happens. And it is what it is. You watch. If I do end up staying on YouTube, the number of people go, gutted flip-flop. I mean, it's cool. It's fine. Hang on. Haaland's through. Blocked. Oh, Semenyo should have scored. Oh, Semenyo should have scored. Should have scored. I'm hungry. I did not plan this well. I went on to Spurs 5 instead of having any dinner. Straight over here. Now a little bit hungry. I don't know if I fancy Mackie D's. I always, when I stream, I get Mackie D's because it's just easy to eat with your hands, isn't it? But I don't know about you. Let's have this chat. Anyone else ever have a McDonald's and then feel a little bit, like just a bit underwhelmed by it? I don't know. Just feel a little bit underwhelmed. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Some people love it, I'm sure. But yeah, a kebab's better than McDonald's, but it's not really very practical for me to sit here and eat a kebab like while I'm live on stream, right? Maybe if I had other people on with me, but not really on my own. Hang on, Forrester away here. Gibbs White. Oh, that was a tame shot straight at. And the thing is, I'm saying it. I've got the Bet365 app, right? So that's told me that was just a shot. But full time. There you go. Full time. The first one of my 6-team Accas. The 6 teams I've got in my Acca has come in. And that is Rayo Vallecano to beat Oviedo. 3-0. 3-0 in that game. 3-0. 3-0. Yeah, waiting for some goals, aren't we? Very dry on goals. Very dry. TNC 5 said, instead of Mackie D's, you have plenty of egg on your face to eat from. I mean, can we just listen? If I'm going to call out a troll, imagine, right? Imagine being as dumb as this fuck here. First of all, the first letter of any new sentence should be a capital letter. Duh, right? You have plenty of egg on your face to eat from. Plenty of egg on your face to eat from. To eat from. To eat off? Eat the egg off my face or from my face? Okay. Sacking, the S should be a capital letter. Sacking Ange and Frank and Tudor should all have capital letters. Oh, mate, you've had a nightmare. But how could I expect a dumb troll like you to have gone to school? Were you homeschooled by your mum? Was she dumb as fuck as well? Never mind. Don't worry about it. These trolls, eh? These trolls, what are they like? I love it. Sacking Frank. What I love about these people, right? You know, they're like, gutted. You wanted Dan sacked? Yeah, we finished 17th. What? Sorry, are we pretending we finished top 4? Yeah, absolutely. They are missing the full. Anyone else? Any other grammatical errors we can find in this dumb fuck's comment? I love it. I love dickheads. It's so funny. They must type and think, I'm going to mug this person off. They can't even spell. It's really sad. It's so stupid, isn't it? Like, it's so stupid. Like, Ange finished 17th. Told you we should have kept him. Yeah, because that really worked last season. Just because it's not, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, exactly, Jack. I know. How dumb. Imagine hating me that much, right? Hating me that much that they watch the show behind the scenes, then go and amend their YouTube account. Like, how dumb have you got to be? How dumb. Anyway. Oh, these people are hilarious. Hilarious. Can you imagine Ange with this squad? Imagine Ange with this squad without the goal scorers. and suddenly we're trying to. Claire, what do you mean soon? It's 8 p.m. right now. It's his bedtime now, Claire. It's his bedtime now. Gary, no offense to you, but I was going to say, do you think he went to school in America? No, I wasn't. I wasn't rage, mate. Listen, please learn the difference between when I'm upset and when I'm just calling out idiots. By the way, there's no goals going in anywhere at the moment, is there? Oh, hang on. Semenyo's away, but I know he doesn't score. Is Semenyo? Actually, let me get that off the screen. Let me get Man City off the screen so I can just watch the game. There you go. Celtic and Aberdeen and Celtic has just kicked off, as has Marseille versus Toulouse as well. What, a second? Have Arsenal got a second? I hope not. We knew about the first. Honestly, as I always say to these dumb people, right? Does that mean because something doesn't work with my girlfriend, hypothetically, that I go back to the old girlfriend that cheated on me, hypothetically? They don't make any sense, do they? It's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, Man City at the moment, no goal to be seen. Having all the game, but no goal to be seen for Manchester City. We could do with a Man City goal, couldn't we? We could do with a Fulham goal. You know, we don't even want West Ham picking up a point tonight, do we? We don't want them closing that gap. Here's Ait Nouri. Yeah, that Josh King at Fulham is a good player, by the way. I see people talking about he's a good young player, him. Here's Cherky. Dinks it across. 1-0. 1-0 Man City. 1-0 Man City. Semenyo again. Don't forget, Spurs fans, we tried for Semenyo. So Manchester City 1, Nottingham Forest 0. Good cross in. And Semenyo, right place, right time. He's going to have a great career there, isn't he? He's going to have a great career there. He's a good player. And we turned down the chance to buy him in the summer when we could have had him. Guehi played the ball out wide. Cherky, step over, dinked across, no one marking him. And Marseille are 1-0 up. Marseille are 1-0 up. So in Acca Watch, Marseille have scored in the second minute of the game. Marseille have scored in the second minute of the game. So it's just Luton at the moment for me, which are messing up my accumulator. Be really good if Luton could find a goal. But Nottingham Forest are 1-0 down to Man City. 1-0 down. And Man City have deserved it. They've had all the ball, if we're going to be brutally honest. What would be really nice as well, wouldn't it, would be a Brighton goal. Let's go over to, going to go over to Sky Sports for, actually, let's go to the Brighton-Arsenal game for a few minutes. We'll go into this game for a few minutes. Oh, I've got over there. And there's an Arsenal player down holding his ankle. Who is it? Zubamendi looks like he's done some damage to his ankle. I'll come back to this game. Let's go to that game's not starting for another 10 minutes, is it? Newcastle Man U. Let's go back to Gillette Soccer Special. What's this? Savva, you came on late, so late I didn't follow your bet. Wish I did. Mate, I listen, at the moment, my bet's not looking good, is it? At the moment, Luton Town losing at home. Still a long way to go, but I need a couple of Luton Town goals to make the bet interesting. But at the moment, 1-0 in that game. It's still Villa 1, Chelsea 0. Celtic are away at Aberdeen. Celtic need to win to stay in any sort of title race there. They are 0-0 at the moment. And in the other game in my Acca, AZ Alkmaar is half time. So it's all happening in Acca Watch. Accas just make the night a little bit more interesting. So Villa 1, Chelsea 0, Brighton 0, Arsenal 1, Man City 1, Forest 0, Fulham 0, West Ham 0, and Newcastle versus Man United does not kick off until 8:15. And mate, this is what makes me laugh. We spend 40 million on kids that are worse than someone like Josh King. It's, I don't know. Anyway, I don't think I've got the energy for an Archie Gray conversation tonight. I know he is an ex-Gooner, isn't he? Jack Wilshere, but Luton at home. By the way, I think Celtic have taken the lead. I'm not sure. It's gone all very grey. No, ignore me. Yes, Celtic have taken the lead. So in Acca Watch, we're doing all right, apart from Luton Town. Celtic are 1-0 up. Kieran Tierney, all these Arsenal links. Kieran Tierney has scored for Celtic at Aberdeen. So Aberdeen 0, Celtic 1. Aberdeen 0, Celtic 1 is the score in that game. Oh, did you go for Chelsea away from home? Oh, that's a fair play. That's a big one there. Nahki Wells has just had a shot off target for Luton. So let that sink in. Nahki Wells, who remembers him? Old Nahki Wells. So we're getting goals, though. Goals starting to go in a number of games now. Goals starting to go in. So at the moment, a lot of away goals as well. A lot of away goals. Injury at the City game. Let's have a look. Let's go over and float between all these games. I'm going to watch Brighton for a minute. I'm going to watch Brighton Arsenal for 1 minute, and in the hope that Brighton do something. In the hope that Brighton do something. Do you know what? Here you go. Look, random question. If you were McDonald's, what would be your new product? You know how like McDonald's have the core? You know, like they have the McChicken sandwich, they have the Big Mac meal, you know, they have a double cheeseburger, the filet of fish. You know, they have like the random ones. What would be your McDonald's product? Let's see who can be the most creative. I need some. Make me hungry. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The McShit burger. Love it. I actually do like a filet of fish. I do. The full English. The full English. The McEnglish. Arsenal are away here. Good tackle. Good tackle. I quite like him, by the way. That Van Heck. Is it Van Hecker? Chicken tikka masala nuggets. I like it. The Big Mac dirty fries. The Mc hot dog. Don't they have that? Do they have a Mc hot dog? No, they don't, do they? I don't know what I'm thinking of. The Donald Trump burger. Full of everything and a cool orange. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. We made the McDank. Cheeseburger in between a 2 mayo chicken. Hang on. Brighton are, oh, come on. My worry with Brighton is, do they have the quality to get the goals? The McRoast dinner, the McBottler. No, the McPounder. Right, hang on. We need AZ Alkmaar. I'm gonna put the AZ Alkmaar game on, by the way, as well. I'm gonna put the AZ Alkmaar game on my. Here we go. No. Let's blow that up a little bit. Yes, AZ Alkmaar. So in Acca Watch, everyone is winning in my Acca other than Luton. Everyone other than Luton. I've got 5 winning and Luton losing. 5 winning and Luton losing. If you could all pray for a Luton goal, Chelsea have equalised as well. Chelsea have equalised. Let's go and see that goal. Aston Villa v Chelsea. I've missed the goal, but they have equalised. I can tell you that much. Sorry, I missed that. The Chelsea goal was scored by Pedro. Pedro has equalised. So AZ Alkmaar 1. AZ Alkmaar 1-0 against Telstar. It's all happening. So I'm going to go. I don't know which game to watch now. I can't watch the Luton game. It's the one game that I need to watch. Can't get. Never mind. Let's turn that off. I don't need to watch that now. Let's wait and see. This just a problem, and there's so much football on. So Pedro equalising for Chelsea. There you go. Just seen it. Played across the face of goal. 2 yards out. God, does anyone else want a McDonald's now? Oh, God, yeah. Why? What happened to the Sundays? What happened to them? So then you see Chelsea, the latest goal. Lots of away goals tonight. Oh, is anyone else hungry? Should I get a McDonald's? I'm always disappointed. My mate swears by Popeye's chicken. Anyone eat Popeye's chicken? Big up to Coys Whole Spurs for the super sticker. Maybe we're going to have a super sticker train tonight. Big up to you. That's very generous for a super sticker. Thank you very much, my man. I really, really, really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much for that indeed. Really appreciate that. And Tony, a channel member, said, as I said on the Spurs 5, we're winning 3-1. Tony, I would love to say we're going to win 3-1. I just don't know where that's going to come from. Yeah, this is my worry, but I feel like I'm going to do it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if I need it, but I feel like I'm going to do it. Greg's. I don't think Greg's are open at 8:10 at night in the UK, my man. I don't think they're open anyway. We always end up talking about food. Stop the food. Stop the food talk. Stop the food talk. Oh, dearie me. So in Acca Watch, just Luton Town letting me down for £619. £619. Luton Town messing me up. By the way, guys, I'd love hang on, I've gone there we go. I'd love to get something like a Chinese, but I can't really eat a Chinese while sitting here. But what can I do? Have a chow mein and just goals going in everywhere now. Goals going in everywhere. We've got goals. Welcome to each and every one of you. Smash the like button. What happened to my where's my troll gone? Where's my TNT5 troll? Should we see who that was? If they come back in, we'll see who it was. Actually, I'm going to go and find out who it was. So as a YouTuber, by the way, when people change their handle, we can see who they used to be. Let's go back up. How long ago did I cuss this inbred out? TNT, where is it? TNT. Where are they? Let's go up here. TNT, let's see. TNT5, right? Channel activity. Who was it? Oh, they started an account 59 minutes ago. And they've got all the hallmarks. Oh, Toulouse have equalised. Oh, but AZ Alkmaar have scored. And Aston Villa have scored. There are goals going in everywhere, everybody. There are goals going in everywhere. AZ Alkmaar, well, VAR are checking their goal. Aston Villa are 2-1 up. Ollie Watkins with the goal. And in Acca Watch, Toulouse have equalised away at Marseille. And Luton, hang on. What's going on in the Luton game? They've got it on screen, but I wish I could watch it. I can't. Oh, he's volleyed it wide. The Luton game isn't on, is it? If the Luton game's on, I'm watching that. The Luton game's on. I don't think it is. Let's have a look. You never know, do you? Oh, my God. The Luton Town game is on. Absolutely love it. I've stuck Luton on for the last 3 minutes of this half. This is brilliant. Got all the channels other than TNT5. VAR are checking the goal in the Marseille game and in the AZ Alkmaar game. You've got to love VAR or hate it, depending on how you feel. I can't stand it. I genuinely can't stand it. By the way, Luton Town, for anyone that wants to watch Luton, is on Sky Sports Plus, which is channel 404 on Sky. 4:04 on Sky. So the goal has stood in both games. So AZ Alkmaar's goal stands. So I can get rid of that game on my... There we go. I can get rid of AZ Alkmaar. That game is 2-0. Done. Good. And the Toulouse goal stood as well. So, yeah, it is what it is. AZ Alkmaar is in. AZ Alkmaar is in. Good times, everybody. I love it when there's loads of football on. Love it when there's loads of football on. Where will the next goal be? You see that Ollie Watkins, Aston Villa 2, Chelsea 1. Aston Villa, massive result if they can win that. Apparently, Fulham have got a penalty, right? Apparently, Fulham have got a penalty. Everyone's saying it. Fulham have got a penalty. Was the Villa goal stood? Don't know. Let's have a look. Hang on. Oh God, Northampton with a corner. Let it go. That's it. Yeah, big game for Villa. Oh, was the Villa goal disallowed? Okay, so the Villa goal disallowed, was it? Okay, there you go. So Villa, just a massive game for them, isn't it? Because if they win that game, it really does solidify themselves in the top 4. And then in a minute, when we get to the half times, we can go over to Manchester United away at Newcastle. There are games galore. There's 1 minute of added time here in Luton. There's 1 minute of added time at Luton Town. I need 2 goals in the second half for Luton to not ruin my I think it's £619 is the return. £619 is the return. Bless me. Come on, Luton. No. Ball driven across the front. Cleared. Oh, well. There's always one, isn't there? There's always one that lets you down. There's always one that lets you down. So this game looks like it's going to go to half time. Is that Kevin Nolan? Yeah, is that Kevin Nolan, the Northampton manager? Or is he part of Wilshire's staff? I don't know. One of the two. That's half time here. Let's go over. Let's see which game is going live. Brighton Arsenal. Is that half time? No, there's 3 minutes of injury time. Let's watch the last couple of minutes of this half. See if Brighton can turn this around. Here's Van Acca. I like him as a centre-half. Every time I go over, Brighton have got the ball, but it's just whether or not they've got enough to break down Arsenal. That's the question, right? Do they have enough? Big up, Mark. The Super Sticker train is continuing. We could have a big night tonight on the Super Stickers. Here's some money, Savva, towards TNT 5. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, my gosh. And I think Aberdeen might have equalised. Penalty to Aberdeen at home to Celtic. Penalty to Aberdeen. There's goals flying in everywhere. Thank you very much, Mark Taylor. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much. VAR are checking the penalty. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's go and have a look at that game. Aberdeen Celtic. Got all the games apart from... Let's have a look. That's not a penalty, is it? I'd like to see that again. I just saw one. Is that a penalty? I think the world's gone mad. I have no idea anymore. The world's gone mad. Let's have a look. Has he given it? I didn't think that was. I didn't think it was, but apparently it looks like a penalty. Penalty for Aberdeen. Home to Celtic. Steps up. Good goal. Puts it in the bottom corner. I didn't think it was a penalty, but Hey, goal. Goal. So Aberdeen have scored. Right, what game's still live? I'm just floating around goals here. I'm floating around games for fun. Brighton, Arsenal. Let's go to that for a minute. Good ball in by Matoma. They're asking for a penalty. Everyone's asking for a penalty for everything, aren't they? Everyone asks for a penalty for everything now. Nothing given in that game. Right, that game's gone to half time. Arsenal, you can see there as well. Fulham 0, West Ham 0 at half time. Hamburg 0, Leverkusen 0. 8 minutes of added time in the Villa Chelsea game. 8 minutes of added time in this game. There's games everywhere. Hang on, I think there's been a goal in. Nope. It all went grey. It all went grey in the Celtic game. It all went grey in the Celtic game. There's just too much going on. There's too much going on, guys. Oh, well, right. Let's go over. Where'd you go? Let's see. Brighton a 0-0, a 1-0 down. Let's go to Man United, Newcastle. Newcastle, Man United. So Newcastle 0, Man United 0. 5 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Hang on, Destiny, that was ages ago. You can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. It makes me think they've scored again. That was ages ago, mate. Yeah, Ellie, this is the problem, right? It's that Q word again, isn't it? It's quality. Hang on, is United. Yeah, look, good little move there between Sesko, Bruno, and Cunha. Good players, right? Again, when you look at the names I've read out there compared to the ones we've got up front for us, massive difference. Cunha, Mbeumo, Sesko, Bruno, just levels above us, right? That is the front four tonight. Cunha, looks like Cunha kind of left-hand side, Bruno in the 10, Sesko up top, and Mbeumo right. Just mad. Mad. And Chelsea are 2 up. Pedro with a second. Turned out to be a good signing for them, hasn't he? He's got, could someone check for me? He's got 2 tonight. Is that 16, 17 league goals? Maybe 15? I'm not sure. Is he on all that is mega tight. That is mega tight for offside. It's a lovely finish. It's a beautiful finish from Pedro. I don't even know if they're checking for offside, but they are checking for offside. This is tight. This is one of those that back in the day, you'd always say benefit of the doubt to the striker. No, Marios, you can't sack a manager after 3 games. Jesus Christ. You can't, 3 games. Let's have a look. Have they given it? They've given it. The goal was given. It was very, very tight. Very, very tight. Aston Villa 1, Chelsea 2 in that game. Let's move over to the Newcastle Man United game. Games everywhere tonight, and they're all on TV. It makes it very difficult. I'm just floating around. Yeah, I know the way he scored his goal against Spurs the other day. I wouldn't want him anywhere near us. Yeah, you're right. Not with the quality strikers we've got. Yeah, look, isn't it funny? Yeah, we're fighting relegation for a reason, Marios. We don't have very good players. Yeah, Marios, I know. It's almost like you might wake up soon and realise that. You're not the brightest, Marios, are you? You're not. We're fighting relegation. We bought in somebody who's a relegation fighting specialist. Just say, I mean, I don't care if he's here or not. Who's been my favourite troll ever? Hmm. I don't know. There's been a few. There's been a few trolls over the years, haven't there? They're all just so stupid. Notice all the trolls and the silly people. They all just say stupid stuff. I mean, look, Solanke is clear of Gyökeres technically. I mean, shut up. I mean, Gyökeres last year got 50 odd goals across Europe. Dominic Solanke's had one good year and he's what, 28? I mean, this is what I mean. People, mate, this is what clubs bring him in to do. They bring him in when they're in trouble. That's what they do. Not saying I want him. Not saying I want him. Marios and Matt both said the words, anyone but Frank. Don't let them live it down, guys. Anyone but Frank. They've got that. Yeah, they've got that. Now both of them going, oh, but not this guy. Well, you asked for anyone but Frank. You got it. You got it. Matt and Marios have what they wanted. Igor Tudor. Everybody give Matt and Marios a clap. They got it. They got it. I know, isn't it funny? Frank can do it in the Premier League. Ange can do it in the Premier League. Tudor can't do it in the Premier League. Are we seeing a theme? Are we seeing a theme? Are we seeing a theme, Marios? This is Marios, by the way. He thinks we've got a better squad than Newcastle, Villa, Man United, and Chelsea. What do you do with that? Right? What do you do with that? What do you do with that? When you've got a football fan that thinks, we have a better squad than those four clubs, right? Yeah, but you know Poch isn't available, right? So who did you want? You wanted a manager who isn't available. Frank's gone. Can we move on? Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. This is brilliant. Yeah, anyone but Ange, but you've got to back them, right? You've got to back them. You can't just keep the same squad. You've got to back them. Let's have a look at some of Matt's classics. Every manager needs 3 to 5 years. Last year, whenever we lost, by the way, it was always, oh, yeah, but we're still in Europe. But this year, it was Frank's the fault every week. These fans are brilliant. They're as dumb as they are brilliant. I love them. I love them. I'd rather Mason than Igor. Yeah, of course you would. I think it's funny because you said anyone but Frank. There we go. Own it. Own it. If you said it, you own it. Anyone but Frank. Anthony Elanga, volley wide. Volley wide by Anthony Elanga. Honestly, I can't remember the last time Marios... by the same token, though, you said Frank would have us organised defensively. What happened when Frank had us organised defensively? You lot all moaned that the football was too boring, didn't you? You lot all moaned. Oh, but he's playing Bentancur and Paulinho in front. Oh, it's too boring. Yeah, but we weren't conceding goals and getting points. None of you wanted it. Think about it. Think about it, dumb troll. Think about it. Oh, God. Marios, no offense, mate. You are dumb, aren't you? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yeah, exactly right, exactly. The guy that's been sacked from the championship. These people are brilliant. Yeah, Chris, just got to let the handbrake off. I love it, Chris. These people crack me up. They do. Trolls do need homes too, and apparently it's here. Apparently it's here. £2 worth of chicken nuggets for you. I might buy some nuggets. Mark, honestly, I used to like Marios. Now he just says ridiculous things. Rick, as I said to you, when Thomas Frank realised we don't have a lot going forward, right? Right, when he said we don't have a lot going forward, and he went defensive to not concede goals, people didn't like it. Oh yeah, well we won today, but we don't like the football. You know, no, Marios. I need Spurs to buy the players to play the attacking football you want to see. This is not. Oh, Marios, I'm going to say it. Can you just fuck off now? You're boring me now. We don't have good players. Do you know what someone sent me today? Right, I'm gonna send it, right? Because this should show these dumb fans like Matt and Marios why we don't play attacking football, right? This was sent to me today. Honestly, our fans are the younger ones are getting dumber and dumber and dumber. The Matts and the Marioses are just getting so dumb. It's unreal. People go, it's opinion. Yeah, but how do you play attacking football? How do you play attacking football when you've got no creative footballers, no wingers, and no ball-playing midfielder? How are you playing attacking football with that? Have a look at this, right? This was sent to me. It's absolutely ridiculous. Why did you think we get a new manager bounce with the same bad players? Why? Beggars belief. Beggars belief. No, I know, but I just mean, yeah. All right, I take it back. Not all fans. I don't know, but apparently I need money. I've got money, guys. But thank you, Marios and Matt out. Andy, I love it how much you get frustrated with Marios. It's hilarious. Big up to you, Andy. Very generous. Oh, God. Yes, because Fulham have got wingers and attacking midfielders and strikers. My God. Yes. 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 Yes, they do play some attacking football. Not always, but they do because, yes, they bought what they need. It's not rocket science. Look at their wingers. They've got wingers. They've got attacking midfielders. We don't have any of this. I just can't. You can't help stupid. You can't help stupid. Are they? Wolves don't play attacking football. No, they don't. They hit on the counter-attack. Let's not start making things up. Honestly, Jonathan, honestly, Marios has got to be the dumbest fan. I thought it was Matt, but Marios has got that label. But let me show you this, right? So for those fans, just play attacking football. Look at the state of this, by the way, right? This is where we're at now. I'm going to give a little lesson to the Marioses, right? Right? I'm going to give a little lesson to the Marioses and the Matts that don't seem to know our football club. Right? Have a look at this. That is Tottenham Hotspur. Let me move that banner. That is Tottenham Hotspur, our top goal scorers in all competitions since 2000. Have a look at which season is the worst. Anyone? Which season is the worst? Which season is the worst? This season, isn't it? Of all the years. Look, you thought the year in 2000, 2001 was bad with Sergei Rebrov getting 12 goals. Have a look at this season. Richarlison with 8. 8. Telling you, these guys don't understand football. 8. They don't get it. We haven't got the players. Marios, stop it. We don't have the players to play attacking football. We do not have a ball-playing midfielder. We have no wingers, hardly any creativity other than Xavi Simons, who needs to get up to speed. Oh, my God. Just go away. I'm just going to put Marios in a little timeout for a minute. He's annoying me. He's just getting dumber and dumber and dumber. Look, even Darren Bent in the 2008-9 season, 17 goals. We don't have players that create or score goals. How are people not understanding that? Oh, God, how good was he? How good was he? All right, which second half shall we watch? Which second half shall we watch? Which second half shall we watch? I don't know which game to watch, guys. Brighton Arsenal, in the hope that Brighton can come back. I'll watch a few minutes of that. They're out on the pitch. It's honestly so bad how far we'd fallen. And the worst thing for me with all of it, right? The worst thing for me with all of it is more than anything, is that we have fans that don't seem to understand how bad the squad is. But because people like you, Matt, can't understand what a good footballer is. You want players like Tyler Dibbling. I just don't get it, mate. I don't understand it. We have fans that want Tyler Dibblings, and they're looking at this squad right now thinking this is good enough. It's just mad. Which game do I want to watch? I don't know which game to watch. I don't know. Anyway, in Acca Watch, what's going on? Where's my Acca gone? In Acca Watch, Man City are winning. Vallecano's have won. Alkmaar have won. So it's Celtic, Luton, and Marseille at the moment. Celtic, Luton, and Marseille for me. Celtic, Luton, and Marseille. We'll see. Oh, it's been mad, right? It's been mad. It's what I mean. It's been mad. And then we got fans going, oh, I want Tyler Dibbling. I mean, how do you get better as a football club when you want Tyler Dibblings? Is it a penalty for Fulham this time? Is there been a goal at Celtic? At Aberdeen? No. Hate it when it goes grey and you think something's happening. So a penalty to Fulham. You guys in the chat will let me know. I completely agree. Completely agree. It's been coming. As I said, for all those people who said you wanted Ange sacked, yeah, but I wanted to build in the summer. Do you know what I mean? I didn't just say sack Ange and don't build in the summer. I wanted to build. We didn't. As I said, bring in whatever manager you want this summer. If you don't build, nothing changes. Brighton are on the attack here. I just don't know if they've got the quality going forward. VAR ruining more games. God, VAR kills everything, doesn't it? It's so boring. Pretty much this, right? You replace Kane with a bench player from PSG and Son with a teenage kid from Bayern who barely left. Mate, absolutely. You would think that we could see it. You would think. He works hard. I mean, he's not he's not great. I think he's good for what they need now. I wouldn't want him at Spurs. Oh, see, I don't buy into all this. Every decision goes against us. Yeah, of course it does. Yeah, sure. Apparently, refs hate Spurs. Why would they hate Spurs? Like why? It just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense for me. Sorry. I don't do this whole thing. No, Matt, We all want Wharton. You weren't one of the. We all want him. It's just whether or not we can get him. But why would anyone ever mention Tyler Dibbling, Matt? That's the point. When you're saying it sticks for life, why would you ever mention Tyler Dibbling? Everyone would. Look, who in the chat would not want Wharton? Actually, who would want Wharton? Right? Who would want Wharton? I think everyone wants him. You haven't done anything groundbreaking there, Matt. It's whether or not we can get him. Right? It's whether or not we can get Wharton. Big clubs are going to want him. We know that. And it doesn't bode well when Tottenham want him. Oh, God, look at, he's still doing it. Look at him. Look at him, guys. He tries to convince me. Have I ever watched Dibbling? Yes, because I don't live under a rock. Go on, now sell Tyler Dibbling to me for Spurs. Another young midfielder that's never done anything in his career. There you go. Wharton won't come to us. Yeah, he wants him. He wants him. Yes, yes, yeah. Everyone wants Wharton. You've said nothing there, Matt, that anyone else doesn't want. We all want him. It's just whether or not we can get him. If we're the only team in for him, we get him. If we go up against bigger clubs or clubs in Europe next year, we're not getting him. Yeah. God, Christian Gross. How would some of these fans have done with Christian Gross as manager? Yeah, the guy that can't even get in the Everton team, right? Mad, isn't it? Luton Town. Get in there, Luton Town. Luton Town, keeping Accas alive all across the country. Go on, Luton Town. So now we need a Luton goal, a Marseille goal, and a Celtic goal. Well done, Luton. Brighton are on the attack here. Good ball to the edge of the box. No, you ain't going to get past him there. This is the problem. Arsenal are bloody strong at the back, aren't they? They are bloody strong. Yeah, listen, if we go down, Gus, if you go down, bring him in. But when you've got, when you've got people like Matt going, God, I like Dibbling. What, Spurs? Yeah, in the first team. What? Why? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, corner kick to Brighton. Right. Corner kick. Come on, Brighton. We all know how good Arsenal are. Oh, God. This is how I know Matt is not a proper... It's just ridiculous. Look at this. Look at this. He's good on the ball and good at dribbling. He's a young prospect with a ceiling. Oh, my God. Is anyone else bored of talking about ceilings and sell-on value? That is... You think these fans have what they deserve, right? They care more about sell-on values and ceilings than actually buying top players. It's ridiculous. Not even top, just good players, right? I know. Yeah, get him in. Get him in. Director of football. Music to Enix's ear. This kid's worth a punt. Get him in. Get him in. Oh, my God. Yeah, exactly. Gus, I'm not a plasterer. I don't care about ceilings. Haven't we got about 95 children already? I bet you, but I do know, actually. Matt is another one that loves an Archie Gray, right? Look at his ceiling and, oh, God. They don't realise that the more we buy these players, the worse we're getting as a football team. They don't realise it. Oh, it's funny. Cheer up. It's funny. It's funny. He keeps us entertained. Keeps us entertained. So the only goal in the second half so far, Luton 1, Northampton 1, Nahki Wells. Get him in, Spurs. Get him in, Nahki Wells. Here's Matoma. Keep it in. Keep it in. He can't keep it in. Every young player's got a ceiling, haven't they? Every young player. He's got a ceiling. How do these fans know a player's ceiling? Something I always wonder. Are these fans watching them every day in training? How do they know? He's worth a go. How do you know that? It's like Just start Luca Williams-Barnett. I mean, yeah, no manager does because he's 17 and tiny, but fans going, I think he's better. You've got no idea. Yes, many fans like him too. And that's the problem, Matt. This is where we are. No offense, that's where we are. Fans rating players like that, then thinking, then wondering why we're in relegation battles. Like, it's ridiculous. We never used to have crap players like that in the team, ever. We didn't. We didn't. We just didn't. Hey, come on, Brighton. Let's find an equaliser. No, not in the Premier League. He hasn't played for years. No. No. I think if you go down and he's fit, maybe. But I don't know. I think, again, that's nostalgia, isn't it, right? The whole Dele Alli thing is nostalgia. Yeah, exactly, Chloe. What does a ceiling even mean? Because I like this young player, his ceiling is there. If I don't like them, their ceiling's over. It's just ridiculous. Sure, cool. Let's just keep buying them then. Let's keep buying these players who aren't good enough. Sure. Absolutely, Darren. Absolutely. Absolutely. You'd think our fans would have learned after the last however many years. But here we are asking for more kids. Here we are. Brighton so far in this second half have had 61% of possession. They just can't find a route to goal. I don't think he'll start him. No, I don't. No, I don't. Hang on. Have Celtic taken the lead? I'm going over. What's happening in the Celtic game? Oh, is that a penalty? Is that a penalty in the Celtic game? Anyone watching the Celtic game? It's another one of them. I just never know what's a handball and what's not. VAR are checking it. The cross came in. Is Savva the league? No, Savva's the Savva of Savva. Nothing to do. Lee Gunner is a friend of mine, but there's nothing to do with not being given. Not being given. I thought, oh, is it being given? I thought it was I don't know. No, I never know anymore. I don't know. I don't know what's a penalty, what's not anymore. It's crazy, isn't it? I just never know. No, it's half time. It's half time. No penalty in that game. Forest have equalised, have they? Nottingham Forest. That's not what we need, is it? Oh dear, I've gone over to this game. Let's see what happened here. So Gibbs White held the ball up. God, yeah, Forest are better than us, aren't they? Let's have a look. Takes his man on. Headed down. Oh, cheeky finish. Cheeky finish from Gibbs White. Oh, lovely little goal that. Lovely little goal, to be fair to him. A little back heel through the defender's legs. Cheeky. Not what we need. Not what we need. Morgan Gibbs White equalising. Come on, City. You know what to do. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. That would put them 1 point behind us, I believe. And at the moment, I think that West Ham are 3 points behind us. Let's have a look at the league table. So as the league table sits, Forest are 1 point behind us and West Ham are 3 points behind us. Squeaky bum time. It's a good job. It's a good job we didn't do anything in the January window, isn't it? Right. Tommy, thank you very much. Very generous. Has said, hypothetical. If you could pick one midfielder listed to help keep us up, who are you picking? Lampard, Pirlo, Cruz, Totti, Modric, Kaka. Bloody hell, Tommy. Talk about naming some of the best. I'll tell you what I'm going to pick. Either Pirlo or Modric to control the game and give us some of the football. Or do I want a maverick like Kaka who can score out of nothing? Oh, I don't know. I'm going to go with Modric. Oh, Kaka, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's not fair. Look at some of these greats. They don't make players like this anymore. I'll go with Kaka. I'll go with Kaka for a bit of inventiveness, goals and skill and stuff. I'll go with Kaka. That's very generous, though. Thank you very much, Tommy. Thank you very much for that. That's very, very generous. And also, Saeed said £2 worth of chicken nuggets for you. I love it. Thank you very much, guys. You're both very, very generous. We don't need him. We got Archie Gray. Yeah. Lots of people are messaging me saying they're hearing that Kinski is starting tomorrow. I mean, I don't know. If he does, he does. Does it change that much? I don't know. God knows. God knows. Anyway, we're still here at Man City. All of a sudden, the bums are squeaking. All of a sudden, because a Forest goal, and they go above us. They're away again here. Good defending. That's a good defender there, isn't it, Ruben Diaz? That was good defending, that. Yeah, I don't think it makes too much difference if Kinski starts. I don't rate Vicario, to be honest. How good is Kinski? I don't know. We never really get to see him more than one game every 3 months. How good is he? Who knows? But hey, let's see what he does. First of all, let's worry about. There's Haaland, shoots, deflected onto the top of the net, corner kick. Honestly, everyone just looks at all the games, didn't they? And went, yeah, Wolves will win, Forest will win, Palace will win. I didn't. I was worried. I'm worried. Corner kick to Manchester City. By the way, Man City and my Acca as well, looking to ruin my Acca. They've got half an hour to find a winner. Corner kick, whipped in. 2-1. 2-1. Manchester City 2-1. There he is, my favourite player in world football, Rodri, with a goal. So Manchester City 2, Nottingham Forest 1, and we can now move away from that game. We can move away from that game. Let's go to Have West Ham scored? Have West Ham scored? Oh my gosh. So at the moment, West Ham are 1 point behind us. Oh, by the way, another good player, Crescencio Somerville. By the way, Chelsea are 3-1 up at Villa. Chelsea are 3-1 up at Villa. Cole Palmer. Look at these players that we're mentioning compared to what we watch at Spurs. Honestly, we're in trouble. West Ham And West Ham are going to be outside the relegation zone. West Ham are 1 point behind Tottenham Hotspur. Wow. So Forest on 27 points, West Ham 28, Spurs 29. West Ham are coming for us. West Ham are coming for us, and fast. And what did West Ham do in the January transfer window? They signed forwards, didn't they? 3 of them. They signed players. Deary, deary me. Deary, deary me. And Aston Villa, as I said, they're 3-1 down. So Aston Villa falling apart. I'll tell you what, it's all happening, isn't it? It's all happening, guys. It's all happening. I just think I'll be honest. West Ham and Forest have got better 11s than us right now. It's a true worry. It's a true worry. I worry. I do. I worry. You think, as I said, we had fans who thought we had a better squad than Chelsea and Villa and Newcastle. It's you know, Man United. It's worrying. We don't even have better squads than the teams around us at the bottom. Worrying. Truly, truly worrying. What do we do from here, guys? What do we do from here? A lot. A lot. And then at the beginning of January, we got even more. Tell you what, we need we need a Fulham equaliser, guys, don't we? We need a Fulham equaliser. Huge game. Huge game tomorrow. At the moment, I've not got any of they showed a lot of character and they bought players as well. I don't disagree with you, but they bought players as well. We needed goals. We needed wingers and strikers and attacking midfielders and didn't buy anyone in January. The Luton game is the game I've got on, by the way, for anyone that cares. Luton Town at the moment. We've got to get something tomorrow against Palace, haven't we? Yeah, I can see messages. Well, you know it's bad when West Ham have better forwards than Tottenham. Like that's bad, isn't it? Right? They're starting with Somerville, right? Bowen. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's very embarrassing. But as I said, we didn't do what we needed to in the summer. Didn't do what we needed to in January. Absolutely. Arrogance does come before a fall. My mum used to say that. Arrogance comes before a fall. A lot of Spurs fans, very arrogant. As I said, everyone, your mate Marios, everyone, who said we should be above Chelsea, above Villa, above Newcastle, above Man United, and you're sitting there going, that's some of our fan base. Can't understand how bad the squad is. Well, come on, Fulham. Yeah, of course it is. I know. I know. Sorry, I know. Absolutely. Absolutely. The number of people I saw to go, Somerville's rubbish. What? Like, no, he's not. Big up to Sol Daddio said, I honestly can't see us winning tomorrow. I can't see us winning tomorrow. Don't know where the goals and creativity is coming from. It doesn't matter what formation. I personally can't see it. But hey, hopefully you and I are wrong, Sol Daddio. Hopefully we are wrong. Bryce, but I agree. It's the worst squad I've seen. It's the worst squad I've seen. I've seen some bad ones. So, Chelsea 3-1 up at Aston Villa. City 2-1 against Forest. Arsenal are 1-0 up away at Brighton. Fulham 0, West Ham 1. And it's Newcastle United 0, Manchester United 0. If we weren't in trouble before, we are in big trouble if it stays like that. Big trouble. See, look, even they got Somerville. We bought Odeber and Tell, right? Like, let that sink in. All these people go, oh, I like Tell, I like Odeber. Look at the difference. West Ham have got better wide men than us. Madness. I think Man City are 3-1 up, if I'm right. I think Man City are 4-1 up, 3-1 up. Oh, they're checking a penalty. I don't know if it was. But they're checking a penalty, I think. Oh, dear, guys. Oh, dearie me. Sorry, is that Ramsey who's being sent off for Newcastle against Man United? Listen, when your luck's in, right? When things are going well, they go well. When they're not, they're not. Oh, mate, Bobby, that's where we're at. That's where we're at, where we're looking and going, hang on, Richie might be up for the fight. Tried to warn people for years about this squad. Many people have, and so many buried their head in the sands. So many. They just buried their... Stanley? Where's Stanley? Pedro has a hat-trick for Chelsea, turning on the style. Chelsea 4-1 up at Villa. Villa are sinking without a trace. Where's Stanley? Hey! Stanley! What's this? What is it? Oh, well. Stanley doesn't... It's just me and Stewie, isn't it, Stewie? Just me and Stewie, who's fast asleep. Hang on, let's go to 4-1-0. Is it a penalty to Newcastle? Let's have a look. Oh, let's have a look. Did he catch him? I think he's come across him. It could be a penalty. Could be a penalty. So Newcastle down to 10 men, but have a penalty. It's all happening. In Germany, Hamburg 0, Leverkusen 1, Kafane with the goal. So Vuckovic's team conceding in the 73rd minute. Goals everywhere today, guys. So penalty for Newcastle. Anthony Gordon is going to step up. Takes a couple of steps. Takes a couple of steps. 1-0 Newcastle. 1-0 to Newcastle. So the 10 men of Newcastle are 1-0 up. I am currently at Kenilworth Road watching Luton Town versus Northampton, and I need a goal. I need a Luton goal to keep the bet alive. So the cash out is 33 quid. Pointless. Well, I don't agree with Sean's explanation on that. Listen, Levy did a lot wrong. Enoch had done a lot wrong. And we are where we are, right? We are where we are because of years and years of being running this poorly. And people might start to wake up to it now. People have, for years, been overrating crap signings, poor players. And when you do, people get upset. See, look what happens. Say, I don't want people like Archie Gray. Oh, you don't know a player. Sorry, I want better. We're Tottenham. Shouldn't be having Archie Grays playing in midfield or left back or right back. All I know is the game against Forest is going to be huge, isn't it? The game against Forest is going to be huge. Oh, my God. Nottingham Forest have equalised. Nottingham Forest have equalised. Hang on. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I has. What a good goal that is from Anderson. Nottingham Forest have equalised. Tonight is not going well for Tottenham Hotspur. Nottingham Forest have equalised. Wow. Elliot Anderson. So West Ham winning. Nottingham Forest drawing. This is turning out to be a bad day for Spurs and a very good day for Arsenal. Elliot Anderson, really nice goal. He picked it up, laid it off, received the second pass and rifled it in the bottom corner. Really good goal. None of ours do that. Look at that. None of our midfielders do that. That's a good finish. Wrapped it round the defender into the bottom corner. This is turning into a very bad day at the moment. See, we don't have an Elliot Anderson. We don't have that. We don't have a Morgan Gibbs-White. And this, for me, kills the title as well, if we're honest. City have 13 minutes to find a goal. We are 1 point off relegation. One point. In better news, Luton Town have scored. In better news, Luton Town are 2-1 up. Not better news for you lot, but for my Acca. But I've got Man City in the Acca. I've got Man City in the Acca. If this Acca does not come in because of Manchester City at home to Nottingham Forest, you just know you should give up. Oh my gosh. So West Ham on 28, Forest on 28, Tottenham on 29. Shit has got real. Shit has got real, people. Always remember, Johan Lang, there was no one we could buy in January that improves this team. Always remember that. There was no one we could buy to improve this team. No one. No one. Fucking Luton. I can't believe it. Luton score in the very same minute that Man City concede. It's just, oh dear. Yeah, good point, Bobby. Good point. I can't believe it. For as well as Fulham played the other day, they're losing. And Man City in a title race. Say, oh, Syed, you do come out with some, like, everyone hates Spurs, Agent Gallagher. It's obvious the Fulham players are gifting this win. What are we? Come on. What? Come on. It's all going wrong. Honestly, I've never been as worried as a Spurs fan about relegation. I've never been so worried about relegation as I am in this moment. Yes, Chloe, how are we doing? Long time no speak. Chloe, it's you've appeared the day before our two teams battle tomorrow night. I hope you're well. Is everything good? Are you well? Results aren't going well tonight. Exactly. Fulham are playing for European football. Why on earth? I don't like. This has crept more and more into fans, hasn't it? Everyone's against us. Teams are throwing games, so Spurs get like. Do you really think Fulham give a shit about Spurs? This game tomorrow is massive, isn't it? Massive, absolutely huge. Because the game after that is Anfield. Liverpool away after Palace. And yet this, they blame everything. Man United have equalised against Newcastle. Casemiro. That game obviously doesn't mean anything to us in the grand scheme of things, but this is my worry. Well, it's funny. I was thinking we're going to gift you 3 points, but we'll see. Listen, this can all change very quickly. One Man City goal, one Fulham goal. It could all change very quickly. Oh, I can fully admit this. I can fully admit that you're better than us at the moment. I have got no doubt that West Ham are better than Spurs at the moment. I don't, when you say Spurs fans, I'm a Spurs fan. I'm sitting here. Yes. I'll take I'll take your forwards over ours all day, every day. Oh, I don't even want to know what will happen at Anfield. So it's coming up to 84 minutes gone here at the Etihad. Man City need this to stay in a title race. At the moment, Arsenal are winning and they are not. As it stands, the point gap is 7. City have a game in hand, but 7 points. This puts the ball firmly back in Arsenal's court. What have City got? They've got a corner. Massive game tomorrow. Massive game tomorrow. Guys and girls, imagine the ribbing you're going to get off your mates if you get relegated. Imagine. I'm already preparing for my mates who are going to banter the life out of me. In my Acca, it is just Celtic and Man City letting me down because Marseille have just scored. Danny, listen, there'll be a lot to that. I don't think we would have if Frank had stayed. I think there would have been enough games where he got draws and dirty wins. Now I'm not sure. Jack, it's happening, man. Come on. Oh, we can't go down, can we? We can't. Can we? Can we? Imagine, what will Spurs YouTube be like if we go down? And City don't look like scoring here. Yeah. Just willing the ball into the back of the net by City here. Nottingham Forest have got everyone behind the ball and City are just pass, pass, pass. They're trying to find an opening, but City have got so many red shirts in that penalty area. Here's Doku. Rodri. Oh, Rodri's shot. Hit Haaland. Oh, gosh. Yeah, so my Acca Watch, it is, I cannot believe in my Acca Watch, Man City are 3 minutes away from ruining my Acca. Celtic have still got half an hour to go. Good, Jim. Jim, good. If they're sweating buckets, good. They did nothing in January to change this. They did nothing. Couple of forwards on loan. Go and get Lookman. Go and get Akliush. Go and get John Duran. But oh no one's right for the long-term plan. What? Let's worry about staying up. Forest in the 89th minute are bringing on a couple of subs. No one was available in the market better than the players we've got. Just remember that, everybody. Oh, Toulouse have equalised against Marseille. Anyway, doesn't really matter if Man City don't win this. Yeah. No one was better. Akliush isn't better than what we've got. Lookman, John Duran, Moussa Diaby. None of these players good enough for Tottenham Hotspur. Just remember that. That's what the director of football at Tottenham said. No one better than what we've got. We're about to find out how many minutes of injury time for City to find a goal. I mean, I don't know. I've not got the Fulham game on, so you guys are going to have to keep me updated on that. Everything's going horribly wrong for a Spurs fan tonight, isn't it? Forest and West Ham picking up points, Arsenal winning, City dropping, but everything's going horribly wrong tonight. Well, if Lang has promised big things for the summer, we're going to be a bloody good team in the Championship, aren't we? Jamie, we were already in the battle, mate. We were already in the, sorry, not this one. We were already in the battle, Jamie. 7 minutes at City. 7 minutes. Here's Guehi bringing the ball through midfield. Forrester got everyone behind the ball. Rodri sprays it wide. Ball whipped in, cleared by Milenkovic. And then out for a corner. Corner kick to Manchester City. Guys and girls. Guys and girls. This has been a terrible night so far. 2 goals could change it very easily, but right now this has been horrible. Big up to my man, Levinomics. Happy birthday. Sorry, I did see your WhatsApp. I'll message you later. Happy birthday. Corner, cleared easily to Doku. Puts it back in. Oh, how has he not scored that? They want a penalty. City want a penalty. Pep's got his head on his hands like this. The City players are screaming for a penalty. The Forest players are screaming in the ref's face. Guys, nervous laughing. Let's have a look at this. So Savio pulled the ball back, blocked. Right, so what happened? So Rodri came in for the shot. Let's have a look. Rodri comes in for the shot. As he gets the shot away, he's clattered into by Anderson, but he'd already taken the shot. I'm not sure. I don't think it's a penalty. It's not a penalty. I don't know what a penalty is these days. It's not being given, but I don't even know what a pen is anymore. Some get given, some don't. I've got no idea. But probably the right decision. Yellow card for somebody. Man City, it's Celtic are winning as well. My Acca was looking really good other than Man City. My Acca is looking very good other than Man City, who have 3 minutes of injury time to find a goal. And I don't think they're going to do it. Here's Savio on the right wing. Takes his man on. Dinks it across. Cleared by, I think, Anderson. City come again. Do you know what? When you watch the Bet365 app for your games, the number of times it just says VAR check in progress, VAR check in progress. Fuck off, VAR. Please, fuck off. Stop ruining football. I can't see it. City have 2 minutes and 15 seconds. They got a free kick about 30 yards out here. 30, maybe a little bit more. This is not a good day. Silva, Kusanov, and Semenyo are over it. The Celtic goal was scored by Nygren, I believe. Nygren. City, this for me kills the title as well. If they don't score, this kills the title. And Semenyo over the bar from the free kick. It wasn't the worst free kick, but just a bit too much height on it. Luton have finished. Luton have won 2-1. Well done, Luton. Did me proud in my Acca. Man City aren't going to do this, guys. This is going to end 1-1. We're now at 96 minutes exactly. West Ham have won. This is now 96 minutes and 15 seconds gone. Man City got the ball on the right wing with Savio. He goes past his man, lays it back to Silva. Silva spreads it across to Guehi. This is it now. He puts the ball in the box. It's not a good ball. Easily cleared by Nottingham Forest. Silva plays it back to Donnarumma. They need to get this ball forward. There are 15 seconds. Here is Jeremy Doku. Here's Semenyo. They need to get this forward. Pass, but get this forward. There's a diagonal ball cleared. Forest clear it again. It's at the feet of Donnarumma. He's now on the halfway line. Gives it to Diaz. He dinks it into the box. Headed clear. Here's Rodri. It's now or never. And then there's a tackle. It's a corner kick to City. This is it. It's this or nothing. 97 and a half minutes gone. Short corner to Doku. Why didn't they throw it in? And Doku's been tackled. Why didn't you take the corner in? One back by Doku. Here's Semenyo. Out wide to Nunes. He crosses it. It's sliced in the air. Headed clear. They're still going. Here's Rodri on the right wing. He dinks it across. Cleared to Doku. And they're in. They're in. They're in off the line. Oh, it's cleared off the line. And there is the full-time whistle. It's cleared off the line. And with that goes the title. My Acca, and more importantly, Spurs are in deep, deep shit. Off the line in the last kick of the game, off the line, and Forest have got themselves a point. Forest have got themselves the point. Tottenham Hotspur, I'll bring the table up in a minute, are a mess. We're a mess, guys. Always remember, there was no one better. Right? There was no one better than the 11 players that we have got. No one better. Terrible day at the office for Spurs. West Ham winning. Forest drawing. West Ham stay in the bottom three. Spurs are 1 point off relegation. 1. Bear with me 1 second. My door's gone. Bear with me. Sorry, guys. My door went and then the dog went mad and he's woken up. Look, Stanley's just woken up. Look, oh, look, big yawns from Stanley. Mwah. Big yawns from Stanley. Listen, Spurs are a mess. Spurs are a mess. They truly, truly are. Guys and girls, what do you say? I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna remove that, by the way, and go to this. No, I'm not. And go to this. There we are. What do you say in an evening? In an evening where you think, don't worry, both of those will drop points. Nope. Nope. Oh, guys, I'm gonna put the Man U game on 4-1-0. 4-1-0 Newcastle. Guys. It's so difficult, right? When you stream every day, people tell you every day, right? Be positive. Why are you so negative about Spurs? Everything. This is all just adding up, isn't it, against us? This is just all adding up against us. Is this Stel? Stel loves it. He loves it. He bloody loves it. We're getting relegated, and our fans deserve this for taking no action against the onus. From Stelios, he loves how to make friends What is it? How to Win Friends and Alienate People, I think they call that still. Look, 1 point. I'm gonna show you the. Let's get rid of the Acca. By the way, in my Acca, I can't believe this. In my Acca, let me just double check, right? If Marseille score, it means that all of the teams in my Acca won other than Man City at home for 600 quid. It's delegation. It's a thing. Let's get rid of the banner. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What do we do? What do we do from here? I don't know. You could tell it's bad. I'll tell you how you know it's bad. When do we ever on a live score show that Spurs aren't playing have 900 people in the chat? We never have 900 people in the chat. You could tell Spurs have had a shit night without even playing. It's simple, guys. It's simple. Spurs have to win tomorrow because the game after that is Liverpool away. Spurs have to win tomorrow. We can pretend all day long whatever we want now. Spurs have to win tomorrow. Here is the Premier League table, the bottom half. There it is, people. There it is. There it is. Tottenham Hotspur in 16th on 29 points. Nottingham Forest, 17th, 28 points. West Ham, 18th, 28 points. Now, what we can do by winning tomorrow is we leapfrog Leeds. We bring Leeds into the relegation battle and put ourselves within touching distance of Crystal Palace. Right? But look at our form. It is the worst in the Premier League. It is the worst in the Premier League, our form. Guys, this is the reality. No dramatics, no clickbait. This is the reality of what we're up against. We didn't have a good summer. We followed it up without a good January. Loads of injuries. We didn't act quick enough, and we are where we are. And some might say that we deserve this. Some might say we deserve this. Arsenal, 7 points clear. If we look at the top of the table, Arsenal, City with a game in hand, but Arsenal now, I mean, they can even afford to lose to City at home away if they other results going their way. But this is bad. This is truly, truly worrying. And you think all the times we sit there during games, right? And everyone's going, oh, yeah, this is because Basuma's playing. This is because this guy's playing. This is because that guy's playing. It is everything. It is absolutely everything. We've not woken up to what's needed at this club for years and years and years and years. We celebrate crap windows. We celebrate buying kids over and over again. Every time. Replace Son. Don't worry. We'll do that next window. Next window. Next window. Next window. Sure, I'm too negative. Sure. I don't know what positives you're seeing. I didn't. But the thing is, this is why tomorrow is so important, because when you make the managerial change at that stage of the season, you've got to make sure that you hit the ground running with a new manager. And we haven't. And that's what makes tomorrow so important. Because put it this way, right? Put it this way. if Palace beat us tomorrow, Palace go 9 points clear of us. So that takes Palace completely out the relegation battle. That takes Palace completely out the relegation battle. Every Spurs fan right now should be very, very worried. Crystal Palace at home tomorrow, for me, has turned into one of the biggest games since I've started supporting Spurs. Now, people might think that's dramatic, but the game after that is Liverpool away. And let's be brutally honest, is anyone saying we're going to get anything at Liverpool away? Let's do a poll. Ready? Simple. Are Spurs getting relegated? Oh, why did I have caps lock? Sorry. Are Spurs getting relegated? Simple. There's no in-betweens. It's a yes or no. Are Spurs getting relegated? There are people messaging me on WhatsApp saying they don't even think that this is going to go down to the last game. They think we're going to be down early doors. And what are we relying on? What are we relying on keeping us up? As I said, this is where we're at. Look at that. Look at the bottom. Unless Richarlison can get 4 more league goals, this will be the lowest of any player we've had. Unless he can get 4 more goals, sorry. Look at the state of this. Look at the players in that list and the number of goals they scored. And our fans still scratching their head. Why are we in relegation trouble? I don't know. We don't score goals. We don't have goal scorers. My worry, Carrick Barnett said, my prediction, I'll be honest, I don't see us winning. I'm sorry. I know I said this before the Fulham game and I got called negative, but I think we're going to change formation again. The players won't be used to it. The quality still won't be there. I don't know. I don't know. Listen, I hope I'm wrong. I hope Spurs roll back the years tomorrow. But this has got Palace win, Brennan Johnson goal written all over it, hasn't it? This is the most worried I've ever been. There were times in the 90s where you were like, oh, God, this is poor. You know, there were times in the 90s, anyone old enough will remember where it was like, oh, God, this is squeaky bum time. But this is on us. If we go down, we didn't do what we needed. We didn't do what we needed. We watched our team finish 17th last season and didn't strengthen. We watched our team have a shed load of injuries last year and didn't think that it might happen again. And it did happen again. And this is where we're at. This is the harsh reality. Here's the relegation champion himself, Stelios. I don't think anyone would have said tonight that both Forest and West Ham would pick up points in the relegation scrap, would they?
No, of course not. Of course not. I mean, you know, if you put a bet on it, you'd be mad. But that just goes to show. And you know, when you're in a relegation fight, when you're playing for survival, some clubs fight and others crumble. And the reality is this. If you look at the last 4 or 5 games, Forest and West Ham, they might not have picked up the points, but they've been fighting, and they've been fighting hard. And a lot of us have said, you know what, they're a bit unlucky in that game. You know, they played well. Whereas when you talk about Spurs, yeah, we deserved to lose. We were shit. Oh, mate, that was even shit than the last game. If you look at the trajectory, we are falling to pieces. We are blowing up to smithereens. Whereas West Ham, Leeds, Forest, mate, they're fighting. And this is why, for me, I really think we're going down, Savva. So forget my whole delegation. We're going to go down regardless of what I want. I think it's going to happen because our players, our manager, it's done for me. The way everything is going, we don't have the fight. We don't have the stomach for it.
I mean, I don't disagree with you with the stomach and the fight, but I go on further. I don't think we've got the quality for it. I feel like this is a squad that needs all its best players fit to stand a chance. It needs one of Kudus, Maddison, Kulu. I'm not even Kulu's biggest fan, but compared to what we're seeing out there, my worry is, and I've said I think we'll lose tomorrow. I don't know where the goals come from, and I don't know if you just saw this, Stel, but this was sent to me today. This is Tottenham's top goal scorer in every season since 2000, and you'll see that this year is the lowest. It's not a surprise, is it, with the forwards that we've got?
Nah, the front line's shit. The front line's crap, which is why I was against. I know people don't like this, but I was against selling Brennan Johnson because as crap as he is, if we play to his strengths, at least he scores. But we weren't going to play to his strengths, which is why we sold him. But again, Savva, the 2 key moments of this season were, number one, not sacking Frank much earlier. And if you weren't going to sack Frank early, which you weren't, you had to back him in January. So we didn't sack him early enough. And when we did keep him, we didn't back him when we needed to. They're the 2 pivotal moments. And then on top of that, we've hired a manager, right? Tudor's last 8 games before he came to Spurs were all losses. We literally hired a guy that lost the last 8. Like, what did we think was going to happen? Oh, but he's a survival expert. He'll put a rocket up their arse. I never bought into that. I never got on board with Tudor. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I'm saying. It's too late for me. I think if we survive, it's in the hands of the gods. It's not going to be because we survive off our own merit. I think West Ham, Leeds, and Forest are all playing much better than Tottenham right now. No matter who they play, they're going to fight. I don't think we've got the fight.
Do you know what? I wish I could sit here. You know, sometimes as YouTubers where we have massive rows and you really want to argue with someone. The difficulty is I don't know how anyone right now would be able to come up with an argument to suggest that they're confident. I'm seeing people go, yeah, but we've got Wolves away. You're like, yeah, but Wolves have got nothing to play for. They've got no pressure, right? Wolves can go out there, freely play like they did against Villa, Liverpool. You've got Nottingham Forest, who I think will come and beat us at the lane. They're solid at the back. They've got good midfield, out and out wingers, mate. I'm truly worried right now. Truly worried, and I didn't think I would be this worried.
Listen, when people were saying we won't go down, I thought, you know what? It's more hope and thinking that West Ham and Forest were worst. But if you actually just watch the last 4 games, they haven't been playing bad. West Ham beat us, right? we began their momentum, right? They came to Spurs. They hadn't won in 10. They got a win. And since then, they've been churning. 1 point here, 1 point there, 3 points randomly, and they've caught us. Forest have been doing the same since they made their managerial change. The real difficulty we've got is we now go into tomorrow's game where it was, a big game. Now it is a must win. So when Lubo earlier on said, on the Spurs 5, look, no, Johnny said it. Sorry. Johnny said, look, it's not the be all or end all if we don't beat Palace, it is now, isn't it? It is now.
Cool. Right. Listen, if even if we lose, even if we draw tomorrow night, right? If we lose or draw, let's bring up the table again. By the way, I've just ordered a gyros from a new place that's opened up near me called Eureka. So let's see what that's all about, shall we? Honestly, it's called EU Greeka. That's what I should be eating at 10 p.m. at night.
Look at that table.
Yeah,
a fat
so if you look at this, right, if we don't win, so worst case scenario, we don't win. Even if we draw, we go 2 points above relegation, and the next game is Liverpool away. Now, if we have a look at what the other teams have got around us, right, so you've got, let's say we would have brought Leeds into it as well. So Leeds still got to be considered. West Ham have got City at home, followed by Villa away, followed by Wolves at home and Palace away, and then Everton at home.
Yeah.
Forest have got Fulham at home, right? Tottenham away, Villa at home, Burnley at home. I think Forest are going to pull clear. Just going to put that out there.
I think if we do not win tomorrow, okay, a draw for me is not good enough, because if we get a draw, we go 2 points ahead of West Ham, 1 point, whatever it is. We a little bit of something, because we're going to lose to Liverpool, which means if they get something in their game when we play Liverpool, they go above us. So for me, if we don't beat Palace tomorrow, there's 2 games I'm looking at. Nottingham Forest at home. That now becomes, for me, the relegation decider. And if it's not that one, guys, write it down, put it in your diaries. Second to last game, Chelsea will relegate Tottenham. It will be the nail in the coffin. Chelsea will relegate Tottenham. You watch. I can feel it, Savva. The way we're playing football is shocking. And we've got this European Champions League game as well. Mate, write that off. Don't even bother in that Champions League game. It's just going to take up energy, resources, time. It's going to take, energy out of our players. We can't do 2 games a week.
And still, do you know how you know it's real? Do you know how you know this is real now and fans are feeling it? Whenever I do these live score shows, I get about 250 people watching. Right?
Well, have you got 2,000?
I've currently got 1,200 watching.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
And Spurs didn't even play. Like, that's how you know it's bad, right? People in the chat saying, "Oh, Savva, I thought you said we wouldn't go down." Guys, I'm not saying we'll definitely go down. I'm just saying this is the most worried I've ever been. I didn't think that West Ham and Forest would start looking like teams. And the more I watch West Ham and Forest, the more I'm going, oh, okay. West Ham have got goals in them. Bowen, Somerville, they got goals in them. You look at us tomorrow, our wingers are probably going to be Mawani and Tell. Like, I'm genuinely worried.
I said before we played West Ham, don't write off West Ham when they come to White Hart Lane, because they can smell blood. Every team that plays Tottenham can smell blood. Now, Forest, Leeds, West Ham, they can all smell blood for survival. They know how vulnerable we are. And this is why they're putting up the fight, because there's no fight unless there's a pathway to survival. Spurs has given them that pathway. Us being what we are right now, one team's going to go down between West Ham, Forest, Leeds and Tottenham. One of these teams will go. It was never going to be Tottenham, but because now Tottenham are serious contenders for that 18th place, they can smell it. Their managers can smell it. Their fans can smell it. Their players can smell it. Their owners can smell it. They've all got a sniff that they can actually survive at Tottenham's expense. And Tottenham,
we're not used to this, though, are we? We're not used to this still. Like,
we haven't been in this situation since.
In recent years, their fans are used to it. Some of their players are used to it. Yeah. None of ours. You look, right? Even if you look at some of the younger players we bought, how many of them I think Odegaard might have been relegated with Burnley, if I'm right. I think Odegaard might have gone down with Burnley.
Odegaard's been relegated.
Other than that, I can't really think. A lot of them, look, Tell at Bayern Munich, he's never going to experience this. Richarlison maybe had a couple.
Did Solanke get relegated with Bournemouth?
Good question. Sorry, who's flip-flopping about what? Honestly, there's something really wrong with
to be honest, Savva, it doesn't matter who's got any relegation experience, because you look at the way we play. Listen, go and watch Fulham versus Tottenham on the weekend and go and watch Fulham versus West Ham tonight. Completely different away performances. Completely different against the same team. West Ham tonight went for it. And they were, it was a 50-50 game the whole night. When Spurs played Fulham, mate, it wasn't 50-50. We were getting ripped to pieces, man. Ripped to shreds, you know.
No, it's crazy, yeah. And people say Maddison, but yeah, Maddison's, I hate to break it to you in case anyone's missed it this last year, Maddison's not kicked a football for like 14, 15 months or something. So it's just strange because we all sit here and argue, don't we? Like we will tomorrow night as well about who should be left back, who should be right wing, who should be up front, who should be midfield. Right now, like, oh, I want to see attacking football. None of that matters. Like right now, by hook or crook, Spurs just need to somehow, the dirtiest 1-0 win, hitting someone's arse and going in. But Mark, can I tell you my fear for tomorrow? Is the exact fear I have every week at the moment, is that if you're Glasner, you are going into that changing room, right? And you are saying, look how nervous those fans are. Look how nervous that team is. Keep the ball, pass it through midfield, and look at the gaps. And I've got a feeling tomorrow will be one of them games that Adam Wharton's just going to dictate this game. And on a big pitch, I feel like we're going to get opened up. I'm so worried. So worried. Believe it.
Yeah. And then on top of that, you know, you've got idiots like Kicks in your chat, who comes into my show as well. Good old Kicks TV 23 saying, you know, Stelios, Mr. Positive. This is the same Kicks that said that we would beat Fulham away. This is the same Kicks that said we wouldn't be in a relegation fight. This is the same Kicks that said Frank wouldn't get sacked. Literally every positive bullshit that's come out of his mouth has literally been thrown back in his face. He's the same guy now that will say, we won't get relegated. Okay. So I'll be positive when there's something to be positive about. For me,
no, I agree.
I think when you watch Tottenham Hotspur play, we are the worst team in the league. I think Burnley play better. I think Wolves are playing 10 times better right now. I don't know what's happened to them the last 3-4 weeks. Wolves, West Ham are fighting harder. We are the worst team in the Premier League if you watch us right now. We are horrific compared to the rest. And I can't believe I'm saying that because there's always 3 or 4 teams worse than us. No, I think we are the worst team in the Premier League. I honestly mean that. Watching us play, I think we're shocking.
It's funny because all the people that are going, Savva, you've changed your tune. Listen, guys, when new evidence presents itself, you've got to remember when I said we won't go down, I think we were something like 7, 8, 9 points clear of it. I'm watching that go boom, 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 boom. Of course, I'd be stupid not to be worried. Look, I'm going to do some super chats and I'm going to wrap up. I'm not going to go too long because my eyes start to hurt. Let's have a look. So we've got Rob Brown, who's been a member for 19 months, said this is looking really bad. If Forest can get a point against City, we genuinely could go down. Well, especially when you look at who Forest have got coming up. They've got games where they can get points. Big up to you, Rob. Really appreciate you. Big up to Emma Morton for the super sticker. Really appreciate you, Emma. Thank you. Hope you are well. Thank you so much. Big up to my man, Aris, out there in Australia. I hope you're well, my man. Thank you very much for the super sticker. That is very much appreciated as well. Stephen Schulberg has said, so is this down to the players? Look, I think this is down to players, managers, owners, directors of football. This is down to everything over a long period of time. This has been coming. That's for another show, though. But big up to you, Stephen. Appreciate that. And last but not least, Alfie Hall says, what odds would I get, Savva, if I put a bet on Arsenal winning 2+ trophies and Spurs getting relegated? I'll tell you the odds you put on. You put the odds on. If you know any Arsenal fans, you're going to get bantered for the rest of your life. It will be, remember that year we won the league and Champions League and you guys got relegated. Russell Coit as well. Thank you very much for the super sticker. Really appreciate you, Russell. Look, still, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for popping on. I know it was only a few minutes. Thanks for popping on.
Yeah,
Guys,
that's cool.
not a good day. We'll be back tomorrow. Probably an early one in the morning where I'm sure people will be losing their minds and shitting their pants. And then a watch along tomorrow night. Much love. Let me see if I can send you over to anybody who's live. Bear with me just 1 second. Oh, you cut out there. Who's live?
Is the Danalist?
Oh, the Danalist. I'll send you over to the Danalist. When you get there, just say Savva or FHTV Raid. Smash the like button. Subscribe to him as well. Subscribe to me as well. Guys, girls, I'll see you in the morning. Try to sleep well. And just remember, you're never too good to go down. See you later.